Hello everyone, this is Saikat. For the first question, I'm very passionate about accelerating the energy transition and driving climate action through policies, innovations, youth leadership. By joining the FEL program, I hope to further amplify my impact in advocating for sustainable, equitable energy systems, but also to find a platform which allows me to engage with the global leaders, engage knowledge, and of course, exchange the contribution to shaping energy policies that will lead to just transition and contribute to achieving Paris Agreement. For me, the most important is to find the opportunity and collaborate with ground on ground communities and forward thinking professionals which can be a part of the dedicated shapers for the future of energy, which excites me a lot. For the second question, of course, with having more than 8 years of experience in energy policies and climate change, my expertise spans energy governance, negotiation, decarbonization strategies, and sustainable energy finances. So, as the VP of European Young Engineers and contact point of Yongo Energy Working Group, I have led advocacy campaigns contributing to policy developments and definitely being in several organizations, also in foundation as well, facilitates the international collaborations with cleaner and more sustainable energy futures. My background in energy management, economics, and public policy provides a solid foundation for addressing complex energy systems. So, I will bring a unique perspective on youth engagements, which will be perfect and which will align with the essentials of achieving the policies and objective of World Energy Council, basically. For the third question, through my leadership roles, I build extensive networks of youth leaders, policymakers, negotiators, and energy experts. Even I have more than 15,000 followers in LinkedIn, and they follow me, and I also follow them a lot. So there's always a contributor. I don't call them a followers just because I also get to learn from them as well. So I always leverage this to promote collaborative efforts in advancing clean energy policies, advocate for youth representations, and actively engage in events initiatives led by World Energy Council, which we can move ahead for further with this network. For example, I have been inviting all my dignitaries, negotiators, and whoever in my network for various events, webinars, podcasts, and one of the successful contact point I've been till now to deliver value-added sessions to the community. For the fourth question, yes, I have managed multiple projects. Of course, since past few several years, you can see I've been working in organizations, which includes leading the development of policy papers and advocacy campaigns as well. Also, not to be limited, just also being a publicly fund vast initiatives on ground as well for many organizations such as RECPDCL in India as well. For example, I was also the lead coordinator for drafting the first ever subsidiary body 60 position paper on energy efficiency policies, successfully railed support a dedicated energy negotiation track at COP28, whilst also a strategic consultant. I have helped green energy startups scale their business, overseas projects that brought over 50 startups to the market, raising funding and ensuring their growth through sustainable strategies. I'm very proud of those startups and they are really doing good in those aspects. The fifth question, humanity means for me, as I was also invited as a speaker in the mandated event in one of 60 SB60s in Bonn. I already put forward that humanizing energy means putting people in the center of energy transition. So ensuring policy investments and technological advances are exclusive and inclusively equitable and accessible to all. So it's all about ensuring that energy solutions are designed and implemented with the well-being of communities, especially marginalized and vulnerable populations in mind. No one should be left behind. And I being in creative energy systems that not only just address environmental concern but also to improve social welfare, which is very important to enhance the livelihood and power local communities. The sixth question, yes, all organizations, including Yongo Foundation, European Young Engineers, shown strong support for my participation in FEL program. Part of my leadership responsibility, I have been involved in actively in capacity building and global energy dialogues. My role aligned perfectly with the program's objective, and they accurately further professional developments shows the opportunity that I can be in this experience, and I can gain a lot of um, constituency and contributions from FEL program to allow me in the better ongoing efforts to just transition. For the seventh question, but not last but the least, um, someone who is deeply committed to energy advocacy and policy development, I have always balanced multiple roles and responsibilities. I currently manages multiple commitments by effectively prioritizing tasks and setting clear goals on each projects. My work never delays. I always do the work on task. I also have a lot of co-curricular activities which makes my mind really active, and I have developed a time management strategy that allows me to meet deadlines while maintaining my full-time job as a techno-commercial engineer as well. So I ensure you that my commitment to the FEL program remains strong and contribute meaningful to the task and initiatives. Thank you.